Hello and welcome to Numera's new database. We've developed a platform that gives you the opportunity to access our macro research and data powering our investment recommendations. This can be of benefit to you for several reasons. First, it allows you to play around with the data and to create your own custom charts, modifying them to your liking. Second, you can use our data in building your own models. Most subscribers embed our data for asset allocation or risk monitoring purposes. These features are unique to Numera and really show the strength in our research process. No other macro research outlet is fully transparent with regard to the science backing their recommendations. We are confident that this will give you the conviction you need to make successful investment decisions. To begin, I'll briefly go over the macro reports section. To the left, you can find our monthly strategy reports, which provide in-depth analysis and actionable recommendations for the market. All our views in this section are backed by data found in the probability forecast section, which I'll touch on later. All past research is accessible through this online library. To view the reports, you simply click on the title. The charts showcased in our reports are also available for download by clicking on the Excel icon next to the title. Clients value this feature as they like to use our charts in their presentations. To the right, you have our economic reports. This section complements our strategic calls as it covers our views on key economic concepts moving the markets, such as GDP, inflation, interest rates, and so on. Our analysis is formed from our proprietary macro models and indicators. Our indicators lead global data releases by 2 to 4 weeks, giving our clients a clear edge over the market. You can access our indicators by clicking the Key Series tab. Next, we have the probability forecast section, which contains the data underlying our investment calls. We've broken it down into 4 subsections: global equities, US equity sectors, fixed income, and currencies. For the purpose of this video, I'll focus on the global equities section. Clicking on probability forecasts, you can evaluate 6 different metrics for multiple regions. In fact, our probability forecast models cover 95% of the world's market cap. For the purpose of this video, I'll focus on left tail risk for US equities. But please note, you can compare different variables by highlighting them as such. You can adjust the forecast horizon depending on whether you are interested in tactical or long-term views. You can also play around with the time horizon that is of most interest to you. Once you've made your selections, you have the option of viewing the results in the form of a table, in Excel, or as a chart. I'll choose the line chart. Here, you can see how downside risk varies over time for US equities. You can also download it into an Excel file by clicking the icon above. For a description of the concepts, as well as the investment benchmarks we use, please see our database guide. You also have access to full distributions broken down by quantile, showcasing how the distributions are evolving over time for any one concept. Last, we have the risk-reward metrics section. This is a very powerful, user-friendly tool that showcases how the risk-reward balance for various asset classes and regions evolve over time. I will select the omega ratio for a balanced investor for US equities, and will date it back to 2005. Plotting it on a line chart shows how risk-reward changes over time. Note, a high and increasing omega ratio is a more attractive investment over a given forecast horizon. Again, you can download it into Excel by clicking on the icon above the chart. You can also use this tool to compare risk-reward metrics across concepts and regions, allowing you to rank investments. This can inform you whether to adopt overweight, neutral, or underweight positions on certain asset classes or regions. Next, we have the key series section, which, as I mentioned before, features our key economic variables, including our diffusion indices and other proprietary indicators. I'll click on Indices of Real Economic Activity. It dates back to 1992. The last section is simply a database for commodity prices. It's an easily accessible way to analyze how various commodity markets are moving over time. So that concludes the overview of our newly accessible database. I hope that you can find value in our platform, using it to craft your own custom charts or by embedding the data in your own models. Our goal is to help you get the most out of our research, so please do not hesitate to reach out with any questions or for more information on our research process.